Howdy y'all, this is KK Dog the Big Red coming back at you live with some more Anvil Saga. Alright, where we left off, we're still in the middle of the plague, but the final battle seems to have started. We made a... what's it called again? It's the... I'm totally pulling a blank. It's like what the Greeks or Romans used to wear. The laurel, I think it's called. I think I have that right. Let's have Arthur go to bed real quick. We can open up our wood. How is our metal going? We have the imposter ready to go, but what about Leo? Leo's just about ready, so I think we can open up both stalls. I want to have the sharpening tool out just in case. So, oop, full page. We can't give it to nobody there. We will give Leo the hammer. Imposter has the, the better smelters. We'll give the superior grindstone to Imposter. He can do double duty for a minute. Alright. Looks like everything keeps going. We have a lot of gold in the bank. So yeah, the plague effect is gone. Like, we don't have the clouds or anything. We still have people wearing masks and such, but we do have the war. Hopefully the British win. Carving the handle, okay. Yeah, it really annoys me that they keep changing all of the stuff to be different. All of our candles and chandeliers to be just basic, like, held candles. Alright, I'll make that for you. I don't think we can really do much at this point. Let's upgrade our last room. I mean, we just have so much gold, we might as well put it to work somehow, you know? How's everybody doing? Pretty good from the looks of it. Yeah. Question is what to do from here. We're kind of really just waiting for the final battle to finish up. There's not much for us to do until then. Oop. Sorry, witch. Gotta deny the order since we're already just about done with the priest. Or monk. Yeah. It looks like the plan for my work has been set into stone. Where I'm going to put in my... I think I'm going to put in my 2-week notice around the middle of June. If I don't and I have to work through July, then I miss the 4th of July because I have work. I would miss the kind of like summer trip my family takes to a lake up in the mountains, which I can't miss it. I can't miss it. I love that place. It brings me peace that like no other. I'm talking about Huntington Lake. The stars up at Huntington Lake, dude, in the summer. I don't know where I could ever witness something as beautiful as that again. Especially when like there's no moon and you really get the full view. There's nothing like it. Nothing. Not that I've seen. Though the world is vast and beautiful, so I'm sure somewhere out there has something similar. Oh. But a lot of things are changing for me and my family. For a little bit, my older sister is coming back to the house to... Well, her and her fiancé are looking for a house to to live at for more than a year. The house that they just finished their lease with was for a year, so they've got this, you know, they're looking for a place for them, for their dog Angus. And I'm interested to see, are we going to be able to complete both these orders, or are they going to be like, rah, you're working for the enemy? Oh, I got some, let me some double orders. Okay, yeah, they didn't care about it. But, you know, I'm going back to school early August. I head back to Kansas to go to school out there. And it's a school where I played football at for my senior year. So I'm eager to get back there. We'll have Arthur move over to the woodworking, by the way. Let's get him the tools. But, you know, life is moving forward. Making my way back to Kansas to finish up college, to help out with the football team, because ultimately I do want to become a football coach. And I want to take that as far as I possibly can. So, college, NFL, I want to make a difference at a high level. And I believe that I can. I believe I have the skills to do so. Oh. Looks like maybe the battle ended and the plague has taken priority once again. Yeah, okay, looks like it. The French banner is still raised right now. That's a bad sign for us. Okay, Leon needs to go eat. We could have Imposter take over. Oh, there's the Baron's men. Come on. Arthur, you better give me that wreath. The Baron is intent on placing it on the victor's head. Who won, anyway? Englishman. Looks like there's a new sheriff in town. Let's go, baby. We got it. Phew. I guessed right. Here is the wreath. The Baron should be happy. Excellent. The Baron told me to give you some money if the wreath is all right. Here you go. And with that, I'm off. 500 gold, I think that was. Plus the Englishmen get the win. We get Patriot of a Distant Homeland. Ensure England's victory. 1% of players have this achievement. We're making history, baby. That also means we're 15 of 36. We're making incredible progress for one playthrough. Oh, let's go. Let's go. We did it. But I want to see it through to the very end. Oh, there's Victoria. Is that her name? It's Vlad's wife. It's Veronica, not Victoria. Veronica, how is Vlad? He's exhausted, but by some miracle he hasn't been infected. I'm starting to believe that we can beat the plague. I really do. Thank you for your support, Arthur. It means a lot. We can all make it. I just know it. Tell Vlad he's a real hero. Good man. Good man. Okay. Did you put food down? Oh no, you're ready to go. Okay. Imposter needs some rest. We'll have Leo take over on the forges. The full forge area. I'll have Stone eat after. Let's defeat this plague. You'll invent something new and use it to pay. I don't know if I trust him on that. But I'm always willing to take a risk. Okay, let's have Arthur give the stuff back to Sebastian. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's going to slow down for a little bit here. I think we were getting pulled to the back door. Someone here? Oh, the headsman. Eat up, Stone. Eat up. Arthur, I need your help. It's urgent. Did something happen during the battle? What? No, I don't care about that. It's about the plague. I don't have any space left for the sick. So many are dead, I have no idea what to do. And I don't have any money. Please help me. War and plague working hand in hand. They usually do. Oh, we can refuse. They can deal with it on their own. We'll lose 20 points of relation with the English, 20 points of relation with Olivia as well. We can make shovels and carts. Even more people will eventually wind up dead. And it'll improve our relationship with England by 10 points. Or we can make cots and beds. The sick need more beds, and we'll improve our relationship with Olivia. I'm always taking the Olivia option here. We should keep the afflicted comfortable. That way, they are more likely to recover. Great idea, Arthur. Please hurry. Big order. Cough, cough. No, I don't have the plague. You stay on that side of our... Stay on that side, brother. Blake has nothing to do. We'll have to prioritize the orders that are coming in. For now, let's have Arthur... Oh, did... Okay, no, Stone's back. He can go help cut up the wood. Imposter's still out for a little bit. We haven't needed sharpening in a while, so we will have Arthur take over on smelting. He is our best smelter still. I'm pretty sure, so... If anybody's going to be able to help us keep up with the order, it's him. Yeah, look at that speed. Look at that smelting prowess. For now, we need to decline wood orders. As is, we already are going to be cutting it close with this stick. Blake, you can go eat. Oh, we made it. Imposter's doing okay. We'll have him go eat after. Oh, I think our camera got auto-moved there for a sec. It did. Let's go. Yeah, Imposter, give it just a sec. Blake, go eat. Here he is, the prized smith of the English crown. Go on. Congratulate me on my victory. Congratulations. I never doubted you could do it. Have you come to express your gratitude? Not quite. You see, we won the war, but there are still French holdouts scattered throughout the province. We need more arms to get rid of them. Can you help us out? This is definitely the last time. Once the province is cleared out, we will finally live in peace. We can refuse. I've done enough. They can finish without me, and we'll lose 15 points of relationship with England, or we can accept the order. Let them finish what they started. Gain 400 gold, and our relationship with England goes up by 30 points, and I am eager to do that. Right away. I'm on it. Wonderful. I never doubted you. Okay, we're going to close up the shop for now. Focus on the orders that we can. But we'll focus on the plague stuff first. Bro, you made your food, go eat it. There'll be a lot of tying up loose ends at this point. Looks like Blake is eating well. Go rest up, brother. Keep hammering away, Leo. Gosh, it's going to take forever to make that many beds. Okay, that being said, Arthur is our best smelter right now. But he is going to need to take a break soon. Leo is definitely going to need a rest as well. So we can actually have Imposter make the, aka Arthur, make some stuff while Leo goes to rest. From here, it's all going to be wood. Okay, I have it prioritized. We should be saving up for that, for the beds, but I guess not. Okay, Blake, now we can have you go mine some ore. Arthur's getting tired. Everybody else is doing all right. We can also have Blake take over on the smelter and have Arthur go take care of his needs. Like I said, Arthur's almost done. Alright, English soldiers. Splendid. We'll clear out the French and then we can finally live in peace. Whew. I had to check the recording, make sure it was actually going. I didn't know if it was or not. I'm glad it is. Okay. After Arthur's finished up smelting this ore, let's have him go eat and then go to bed. That's always my preferred... the preferred sequence of events. Yeah. While we only have a wood order now, we can definitely open up the iron shop, or the iron orders. Still want to maintain the good relationships where we can. Get some money. Arthur, you know you're hungry, bro. You don't need to, act tough about it. But yeah, I've got about a month left of work at this point. Before I'm out of a job. And that's not necessarily a bad thing at this point. Oh, let's switch these two up, actually. Imposter, get the hammer over. And then Arthur can give the smelter over. The tongs. The reason I say that is that, it's not like I'm just quitting my job because I'm getting bored with it or something like that. I do love the job I do. I do love it. But, this is a moment of growth for me where I get to go back to college, finish up my degree, and really finish what I started here, And the company I work for, they've been great. The managers, the leads, they've all been phenomenal. And even though we've been put in tough spots with, a high turnover job with people constantly cycling in and out of the door, I think they've done a really good job with making connections and helping keep everybody going. And they've been keeping the ship in order, which is huge. They're also nice people. So I am sad that I'm leaving, but I don't think anybody would be happy if I made that sacrifice to stay, I'm making good progress. Back to college to help out with football, finish my degree. I don't know, a lot of changes are happening. But that's not a bad thing. Not necessarily, at least. Okay, let's finish up these cots. These beds are wonderful, Arthur. You're saving us here. Okay. Once we get back up, once we get a bunch more planks, then I'll open the shop back up. Sebastian's getting sleepy. Not really, but he's getting there. I don't think Wood Order is going to be right, so I'll just keep I'll keep his tools on him. You know, I hope in the future, I have big grand ambitions, right? I love doing YouTube. Or more, I love gaming, and YouTube actually improves my experience with gaming a good bit, because, you know, I feel like I have a good mind for it. I love the complexities of games, and I allow games that allow you to use as much mind as you want to use. So, like, if you want it to be just like a turn your brain off, accept every order, and don't really care about it, I think that's great. Or if it's a game that's like, we demand your attention, you know. If it's something like, what's a good example from the games I play? Like League of Legends. League of Legends, you can kind of turn your mind off and something might work. But like, if you really want to like break it down and get into the nitty-gritty, you're able to. And having a YouTube channel and making YouTube videos off of it kind of forces me to speak my mind aloud and make sure that I'm actually doing what I think is right. Because there's a lot of times where I can get caught up in my own head, and you know, where I should be doing something, or if I know I should be doing something, there's a tendency for me to just like not say it. I'm actually gonna have Blake take over on making planks so Stone can go to bed. I want to keep him fresh. Plus Blake needs stuff to do, so he has the same sawing expert trait, so I hope that in pursuit of my ambitions of becoming, you know, an influential coach for football, that in my pursuit of being a great man, I don't forget that I need to be a good man first. And you know, what I mean by that is I want to be someone others can rely on. When I have a family, I want them to be able to rely on me. I want my wife and children to be able to be like, our dad's the man. We can rely on him to do what we need to provide. And they probably won't even think that. But I want them to at least think, wow, look at what we have. I think that's the same for most guys. I hope it is. And maybe it's most people in general, but you know, I only have I'll have my own experience to draw off of here. He took a chair. Brother, he took the same chair last time, I think. It's not even a high quality chair, bro. Ugh. But I want to be a good man while I pursue being a great one. I worry that I might be able to get to greatness before I get to being good. And I think if you know, if that happens to you, where you achieve greatness before you kind of achieve being a good person, that's going to be hollow or kind of worth less than it would be the other way, you know? Because when I think of what I want to, like, of how I want to be when I get older, because I'm thinking, when I'm 35, you know, what does that look like for me? And I want to be someone similar to my dad, who the community can turn to, who they can rely on, you know? Someone who my kids can rely on. My wife. I don't know if there's any better than that. I don't think there could be. Also, we got the Baron walking up. Hello, Baron. What was that shoddy armor you made for me? They made me for last battle. It was chafing everywhere. Bro, I made you a full metal suit. I prioritized protection over comfort. You're lucky your armor held up against an arrow flying right at my heart. I reckon it was worth the money. So consider this your lucky break. I'm glad my armor saved your life, and I'm glad to hear about your appreciation of my work. Oh, forget about all that fluff. The war is finally coming to an end, so this year I'll be holding a decisive smithing duel. Not just in any old venue either. I will hold it in my resplendent castle. Do you know what that means for you? You're finally inviting me to your home? Ah ha ha ha. It means that you'll need to cough up some serious money to get your tools delivered and installed, because I'm not paying for all that. So make yourself at home, as they say. I'm so glad to receive this invitation, more than you could know. Well, hear this. I don't want any shabby trash in my magnificent castle. You better make sure your tools look good. Who knows, maybe there will be extra points in it for you. Now go and get ready. I won't get another chance to prove I'm better than Jean-Jacques. It's about the craftsmanship, not the tools of the craft. We'll lose 700 gold for simple tools? The bee's knees with the improved tools cost us 1,000 resplendent tools. Doesn't get any better than this. Doesn't get any more expensive either. It's for 1.5k. Luckily, we're rich. I'm glad this game holds true to life. Sometimes you just gotta be rich. Oh. Okay, looks like we got a fair coming on. We got the English ending. I'm happy. I'm happy about it. Whew. And we get to have the final duel for at the fair. This is big, baby. It's big. Yeah. But I've been gaming all my life, and I've always loved it. Always. I've never been disappointed by dang near any game. Like I'm an absolute video game lover. I remember playing Overwatch when it first came out, and me and some of the boys, we played that for a good while. And it was really engaging and fun, but I think after a little while it lost its charm, with us constantly swapping, or just the like when it's toxic but League of Legends, I'm okay with it. Because like I can feel market improvement, like I know when I'm doing really good, and I know when I'm like heading in the right direction without a doubt. Something about Overwatch it wasn't fun. And then there's the politics of it all, which I don't plan on talking politics on this channel probably ever. It's a video game channel. I don't need to talk politics. I don't need to preach to people here. And sure, maybe some people will say I have a moral obligation to, but let's face it, a lot of people, they're set in their ways one way or the other, for better or for worse. And I'm not in a position to really make the call of who's better or worse, I'm a dude playing games on the internet who's planning on being an NFL coach. I don't need to give my opinion on that stuff. But it's also not my place to judge others too much based on that stuff either. Big money opportunity here. We'll have Stone and Sebastian go eat after. But no, I've always been a fan of gaming, from Call of Duty when I was younger. StarCraft as well, which is kind of an odd pull for the time. But I had a friend who was really into it, and gaming with friends is always more fun. Also more chaotic. Which usually goes hand in hand. Okay, have you eaten? Yes, go to bed. You still need to eat. Close down the wood for a sec. Blake's doing alright, but he could also go for a little rest. Yeah. But I've always been a gamer my whole life. And I'm rarely ever disappointed with the games I play. I think the most disappointed I've gotten is probably, well, I think the most disappointed I ever got in gaming, aside from just getting my butt whooped from players who were better than me in like all these competitive games, right, was when I played Wizard 101 when I started, like when I was younger and tried playing it, and I'd always get hit with the wall, with the paywall for membership. And I hate that part about MMOs. MMORPGs. I hate the paywall. Like a monthly subscription to get access to a game, I don't like it. But, you know, that's kind of how they've all gotten out. But getting to the end of, like, Triton Avenue, going to do another quest on one of the other, like, beginning streets, and then being hit with the, hey, pay us like $6.99 a month or $10.99 a month to get access to this area. And I was like, no. Young me was heartbroken, bro. Okay, which one are you? You're Leo. Let's get Leo the tools. Actually, we'll give Leo that, give the tempered tongues to the imposter, because he should also be up in a sec. Yeah, it's not going to take too long. Oh, but I've always been a big fan of gaming. If you can, I suggest starting a YouTube channel, making some videos, making some content. As long as you make sure that you're doing it because you love it, you know? If you're going to do something like this, make sure you're passionate about it. If you're going to pursue anything that you care about, make sure you're passionate about it. Oof, we really are rolling in that dough. Okay, enough of my ranting about all that. I feel like that's our first sharpening order in a while. Who has the sharpening tools? I think it's just Arthur. Okay. Leo. Come and clutch my boy. Yeah. No, there's a lot of big changes are happening in my, you know, for my family. My younger brother, he'll be coming back in the summer. My older sister and her fiance are going to be living at our house for a little bit. I still live with my parents, by the way. Which, I feel like that's not too out of the ordinary for people who are younger. I say younger, I'm 25. Turned 25 pretty recently, but like I don't think 25 is very young. Oh. I can't wait for this plague to be over. The slow pace ain't bad. It's just, it feels so slow, man. Oh, the French are wiped out. Okay. That's interesting. Now, is there going to be, like, I guess the main conflict is over. But are they just going to have it be like, yeah, no, the English won. Now it's just English and bandits. Okay. Interesting. Let's get this plague over with, man. Hopefully sooner than later it does. Before the fair. I feel like it'd be a pretty bad look if we had a big fair while the plague is going on. But I would definitely recommend making your own YouTube channel if you enjoy gaming. I'm not sure how it works with recording like Xbox or like PS5 or anything like that. But I know for PC it's pretty easy. You can get just any screen recorder. For me, I'm using OBS to record my videos. I don't edit them, which I'm sure most of you guys have noticed by now. Something about that just seems like a big bar to clear for me, and I'm not sure why, but it's just not something that comes to me very naturally, I don't think. I do hope that I'll eventually get to make more edited videos, because I know that there are ways that I could edit it. Like if I'm talking about a specific thing, being able to throw up images, especially while it's like this where there's not much action going on. Because at this point, I'm certain I don't need to explain every little detail of what I'm doing to you guys. Also, it looks like their health does slowly regenerate over time. I just noticed that. But I love making YouTube videos, and the way I do it right now is whenever I have a day off, I'll make at minimum 2 to 3 videos a day. Plus now with daily Isaac runs, it's at least 1 video daily, and on these weekend days I usually do 2 to 4 videos. If I'm feeling very inspired or something of that sort, if I'm just by myself for most of the night, then I'll make 5. Because I love these games, and if I'm going to be playing them anyway, I want to share the experience with you guys. Damn, he got us with the ingots for wood. I would consider this a more cozy game. Just because, when it's slow like this and there's really not much else going on, you can just sit back, enjoy the music, and think. And when it's more busy than this, you're so busy juggling everything else that when you do get these slow moments or where you have to close the forge, then it gives a nice reprieve. Oh, hello. Who are you? Oh. What is it, the Great Lebowski? Hey, blacksmith, how's it going? Could you help me? Why not help a good person? What would you like? My friends and I heard about a fashionable English game. Can you forge a ball for me that will roll across the ground? I can. But what's the point? What's the fun about rolling a ball? Oh shoot. I forgot the main thing. We also need about 10 wooden posts. They're called skittles. The one who knocks over most of them wins. Damn, throwing an iron bowling ball? People will come up with all sorts of weird stuff, as long as it gives them a reason to skip work. An iron ball with finger holes and primitive wooden skittles. We'll make it. Huh. That doesn't sound so bad. You and your friends are very creative. Will do. Righto. That's not bad. 295 for each item is... Oh. Shoot, what's the name again? It starts with a V. Valerie? Veronica? I think it's Veronica? It is Veronica. Veronica! I was just thinking about Vlad. How is he doing? He finally got some time to rest. The village chief came through for us with some beds for the sick. That really helped us out. I'm glad to hear that. I'm sure he can make it. This plague can't last forever. I just know it. I hope you're right, Arthur. I'm getting tired. Same as Vlad, but I'm so proud of him. See, now, don't you want a wife who will tell you that? That she's so proud of you that... Oh, man. Daydreaming. Hey, are the Skittles and Ball ready? Our first match is coming up. Here you go. Exactly as ordered. Have fun playing. Great. You've done me a solid. Listen, since you're so handy, can you make me a rug as well? A rug? I'm definitely not your man here. You probably need to look for a Saracen shop. Too bad. It would really tie the room together. Alright, no worries. Thanks again. You're welcome, twin. He just like me for real. Like, you can go get some sleep. We always milk our customers. 150. Whew. Oh. I hope to make my family proud, and those who have helped me through life and supported me, especially when times were less than ideal. Oh, looks like we're getting double visits here. The priest can't strike you with lightning, we'll just pay the tax. And Montgomery the Victorious. Montgomery? I thought you were Montgomery. Oh, no, he definitely just... Montgomery. He changed his name with victory. Hi, me again. We really showed the French. What for with the arms you forged for us. Now we just have to deal with that brigand, Luca. His people infest these lands like cockroaches. How many more people do they want to finish off? We can refuse. They can deal with it on their own and we'll lose 15 points with them. Or we can accept the order. This place will be better off without all these Frenchmen. This is Luca the Just. And we'll get 400 gold, and our relationship with England will improve by 30 points to bring us to 100. I'll go with it. I would be happy to help. He's still Montgomery the Victorious. Okay. Jolly good. I knew you were an Englishman at heart. Alright, let's help him out. I don't particularly care for the bandits, and definitely not the French. Or as we say in America, the French. I'm joking. I don't got no beef with the Frenchies. Not really. But if you ask me in person, I'll never say that. I'm a D1 hater. Whew, we are making some really good progress here. So we've got one more wood stick to make. Alright. Hopefully they can go and eliminate the bandits. I mean, they keep threatening me, dude. Like, every time. That's all they do. If they were more nice to me, I would be nicer to them. Thank you, Smith. Once these dastardly rogues are dealt with, we can finally have peace. I hope so. Actually, I don't need you to make food. Just go eat a mushroom. You can drop the food. Okay, you can make the food. Anybody hungry enough to send to eat, though? Who's the hungriest? Oh. Also, we got Finley. Arthur! The plague! The plague! I know. No need to shout. The plague is over, Arthur. It can't be. Some alchemist invented a spray that cures the damn plague. I bought out his entire stock, and I'm going to resell it. I'm going to need some fancy packaging, or nobody will believe this stuff actually works. The war is over. Maybe the plague can end too. We can refuse. Finley doesn't care about the people, he only cares about his profits. Relationship gets worse with Olivia and Finley. We can make basic packaging. Without nice packaging, they won't even want to treat the plague. 350 gold, Olivia and Finley both go up with 5 points. And we can make packaging with instructions. This will help the people. We need a carving bench for this. We'll get 380 gold, and Olivia and Finley's relationship with us will go up by 15, and I'll take that. I'll get right on it, Monsieur Finley. Thank you, Arthur. Maybe we can finally get some well-deserved peace, and get rich in the process. Way ahead of you, brother. That being said, after we complete this, I think we're going to close down the wood stall so we can focus on it. Because it is going to take a while to do all that. Okay, who needs to eat? Right now, Stone needs it the most, so we'll send him to go eat it. Not a bad deal. Blake? Eat a mushroom, bro. I don't know. Now it's time to carve it up. Sebastian, time to put your mastery to the test. Alright, Stone's eating up. So I'm gonna go rest. Leo also needs to go rest. I feel like they're running out of energy pretty quickly. Arthur's going to need to go rest soon. Not too soon. We'll have Imposter take over on the forge, and we'll have Arthur take over on smelting. So I wonder when the plague's actually gonna... Oh yeah, we have to finish carving the boxes first. Forgot about that for a sec. I'm just tired of the plague being around, man. This is wonderful, Arthur. The plague is as good as over. Yeah, as long as people buy it. I'm gonna have... I'll have Arthur man it for now. While he does that, I'll have Imposter and Leo both take a rest. Sebastian also needs to go eat and sleep. But it is so slow, though. You really only need 1 or 2 people manning the areas. Oh. Eat and go to sleep, bro. Okay, Imposter is done resting. Or he's done eating. Come on, let's finish off this plague. Yeah, I'm very sad about them always replacing the lights. I'm not sure why that happens. Okay, yeah, we're making a very, very large excess of gold here. Let's close down the metal shop for now. Or the iron. Let's have Arthur eat before he goes to bed. How's everybody else doing? I think we're all doing fine. Blake can go rest a little bit more. But I only make videos on games that I love. Okay. Leo gets the hammer. Imposter's almost done resting. Let's give him back the tongs. Finishing, go to bed, bro. You can do it. Ooh, I'm happy we got the right ending. In hindsight, I probably have gotten the ending before. I think it's also very funny that the name changed from Montgomery to Montgomery. Hey, it's good not to take yourself too seriously, right? Right, Montgomery? Ugh. I don't know. I've been tripping over my words a whole lot more often now. And I don't know if that's because I'm just, you know, talking a whole lot more. Or if I just didn't talk enough before. If that makes sense. Because I've always been a pretty quiet guy. I've never needed to scream from the rooftops, oh, let's go, the plague is over. He was right. Plague is over with. I'm guessing the fair is going to be tomorrow. But we'll have to handle that in the next episode, because we are approaching, well, I mean, 50 minutes in. We made some really good progress. No! Also, the bandits have been destroyed. They didn't come to let us know this time, though. Usually they do. Oh, maybe this is... No, that's him coming to drop off the... Oh. Oh, never mind. It is just... Okay. Carving really is going to be... So carving... The difficult part about it is there's no way to increase its... like, the efficiency of it. Even though we have the best tools, it doesn't do nothing. It don't do nothing. Interestingly, now we've actually simplified the game immensely, because now we don't have to worry about other people's orders. We just have to worry about the English, and then the Holy Church and the witches. Oh, thank you. Carving for 18 gold. Thing is, it'd be nice if we could have Blake do it. I mean, I guess technically we can now. Gives him something to do while he can't go. While he can't go in the mine. We could also have him handle the. Do you have any beneficial traits of this stuff? I mean, you have mentor, but nothing else. Alright, you have loose cannon. Actually, you're healthy enough. Let's go see if we can remove that. Okay, I know I clicked on the carving stand. Arthur, take over on the woodworking for a minute, would you? Oh. Let's re-roll that passive trait. And it is... Okay, you are going right back in the machine, brother. What do you mean, this worker cannot mine ore? That's a complete reversal of your character, man. Gluttonous. This worker's satiation decreases 10% faster. You know what? All things considered, that's actually a neutral trait for him. Just because he does mine, you know? And he has the mushrooms. Only thing we gotta keep an eye out now is for the Holy Church while we're carving up this witch's item. Oh. Okay, okay, ladies. so popular, the line's going off the screen. Now we have a whole lot less time to react to who's actually coming. Go mine more ore, and hopefully eat a mushroom. Yeah, the carving takes forever. Okay. This is fine, though. We can have Arthur on the wood and the grindstone. We can have Sebastian just focusing on carving. Because, like, training anyone else in that would take forever, to say the least. And you really don't want to eat your mushroom, huh? Go eat them. I will get a positive trade on Blake eventually. It will happen. Also, 8,000 gold. I mean, we could get another room, bring in another person. Actually, no, even if we create another room, we can't get another person in here. But at least we can complete our full house. Now that the plague's over, right? Might as well. We're living in excess, baby. Okay, we have wood and sharpening. We'll let Arthur complete that, and then we'll have him juggle the two. Blake is good. He's eating his food. More witches, more stuff. Yeah, I don't know if carving just takes forever. I don't know if there's any carving specific traits actually. I don't know. Alright. You know, I think this might not be a bad place to end it for now, because we are reaching an hour. So I'll end it here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're having a great day, a great night, whenever you are viewing this video, you know. If you liked the video, please like. If you've been enjoying the content, if you've been enjoying the series, please subscribe. It would go a long way with helping you stay updated with the series, letting it have you know when updates are coming through whenever we post new videos, or if there's a community post for some reason, like if I can't post videos for some reason during a week, I'll let you guys know beforehand. But if you've been enjoying the series, please subscribe. Alright, have a great day, have a great night whenever you're watching this video, and remember, be kind. We could all use a little bit of kindness.